If you're from Europe or the Americas, your nation's capital has probably been your nation's capital for a long time, with lots of historical landmarks and statues of old people. But believe it or not, brand new capitals are built all the time. It's actually happening a lot right now. Many countries are making purpose-built capital cities from scratch, and they've got trash tubes, honeybee farms, and even a moat. Here's a few of the newest and coolest. South Korea built Sejong City in 2007 as its new administrative capital. It's more centrally located and definitely less congested than the political capital, Seoul. At the center is a massive 2 million square foot mega complex that houses most of the government. The whole city has an automated trash collection system. Just throw your garbage into the nearest receptacle and it automatically gets sucked through tubes to the waste disposal plant. No garbage trucks. Myanmar created their new capital city, NAYPYIDAW, in 2005. Built in secret, it's possibly the strangest capital city on the planet. It's almost 5 times the size of London with 10 times less people. There's a 20-lane highway with barely a car, the largest zoo in Southeast Asia, and a giant government complex that's surrounded by a moat. Yes, a moat. The entire city is divided up into very specific zones: hotel zone, government zone, residential zone, and apparently the rooftops of houses are color-coded according to where people work. Most outsiders view the city as a deliberate plan to make it difficult for people to gather and protest. Malaysia built Putrajaya as a second capital in 2001 to divert from overcrowded Kuala Lumpur. This green city has sensors that monitor everything like traffic, crime, weather, and pollution at a central control center so officials can react quickly. There are communal gardens and so many birds that they're marketing it as the urban birding capital of the world. Is that a thing? Next door, Indonesia's capital Jakarta is also overcrowded and it's sinking. So they're planning NUSUNTARA, a $30 billion project that will rise from the rainforest on the island of Borneo. The location is very deliberate. It's one of the thousands of the country's islands which isn't Java, the one island that usually gets all the attention. Yes, they grow coffee. The small island nation of Palau in the South Pacific built a new capital in 2006 called NGERULMUD. God, please help me. It has a large, familiar-looking government complex, and, well, that's about it. It's the least populated national capital in the world with a population of less than 300 people. Kazakhstan made a splash with their new capital Astana in '98, recently renamed NUR-SULTAN. Despite being the butt of jokes, Kazakhstan gets the last laugh. Since gaining independence in '91, the largest landlocked country in the world has used its giant supply of resources to grow into the wealthiest nation in Central Asia. And their capital proves it. 3 more countries have new capitals in the works. Egypt is making NAC. Equatorial Guinea is building Ciudad de la Paz. Stop, rewind. I got you. Equatorial Guinea, tiny nation on the west coast of Africa, the only African country that speaks Spanish, the highest GDP per capita on the continent, a lot of oil, but one of the lowest in development. They don't share it very well. And last, the small Caribbean island of Montserrat, technically a British territory, but it needs love, so I'm including it. Its capital, Plymouth, was buried by a volcano in '95. Since then, the entire island has been sectioned off into a safe zone and an exclusion zone, and most of the population and visitors have left. They're planning the brand new Little Bay safely in the safe zone to bring people back. Let's go back, people.